Hello and welcome to episode 6 of series 5 of Master League Story Mode. Leatherhead, Johnny Hunter's Leatherhead, are absolutely smashing it in the early part of this season. Can we continue the good form? Let's find out. What have we got today? Well, we're going to be getting right back into Leatherhead FC, who are in incredible form, as you probably know. What is it? 2 wins on the bounce, 3 wins on the bounce. No one saw this coming, but I think it could keep going. We've got some really exciting players in really exciting form. Doesn't get any better than this with Master League. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with today. We've not got anything to mess with now. We're really into the meat of the action, but what I'm quite enjoying is we are making quick progress through this season. It's always a long and arduous season, the Championship. We've had an incredible start, but there's still a long way to go. So today, after how many wins in a row? 3 wins in a row in the last episode. Preston, followed quickly by Blackburn, Cardiff City and Derby. So much still to happen. We've got to play Watford twice. Bournemouth twice. We've started well, but it can all change. Anyway, look at this terrifying face. Oh my goodness. That is bad. Before we get going, let's see what we've got in the negotiations, just before we get into the first game. Jerry, I like this guy. I like him a lot. Could play out on the left. 73 overall rating though. I don't think we're going to get there by the next transfer window, but we might. I'm really interested in signing Tyler Roberts though. He can play in a number of different positions. He is lacking in passing and finishing, but he's close to 70s on finishing and low pass actually. He's quick, strong, great balance. I think he'd be excellent. What a good signing he would be for us. Let's just see where we are in terms of our overall rating. I've had lots of bids in for players, but I think they're all from teams that we don't have to deal with. Jamili, Columbus Crew, yep, that won't be top 100 or 150. Jamie Mackie to Kilmarnock, we could let him go. DC United, not a problem. Fake team. And Will Salmon to Blackburn, that could happen. But we've got a choice to sell these players if we want to. That's the key thing here. Okay, should we get into it? Should we play some football? Starting off with potentially the easiest tie, that unfortunately Chair and McGee are going to have to drop out, which is going to throw a huge spanner in the works here. What's going to have to happen is Hunter's going to have to move back into midfield. At the base of the midfield, yeah, I think that maybe could be all right. Crossley, Lima back in. And then we're going to have to play... Well, we can play a 4-4-2, actually. This is a perfect opportunity to give it a go. Brereton there. We're just going to play Balogun and Fletcher. 2 up top. Esther Cook just slightly ahead of Hunter. And then we're going to drop Rowe back. There's a right midfield. How does that affect him? Doesn't like it, but I think that needs to be done. If I could be bothered and we had time and I thought this was something we'd use permanently, I would go and give a fluid formation a go, where Brereton and Rowe push up more in attack, but I think we'll leave it as it is. So an evening game here at the Michael Caine Arena, going up against the Preston side, who've started slowly this season but have got some decent players. They're 22nd, and we are pushing for those top 2 automatic promotion spots. As we said, there's a long way to go this season, but with 3 wins on the bounce, our confidence is going to be sky high. Can we make it 4? Well, a dramatically improving Balogun gives us a huge edge. Crossley Lima now been involved heavily. It's a good ball into Fletcher, and he's done really well to get away from his man. Can he dig out a cross here? He can! Wow! That is the response that we needed. And it's Danny Rowe, a player in great form, who struck that as sweetly as you're ever likely to see in this series. What a finish that was. And an instant response there. Lima down the line. Ashley Fletcher, he's really good at that. Taking the ball in that sort of position. That is not, to be fair, where we intended that cross to go. Balogun was waiting for it. But he did pick out Danny Rowe. And that is a very good finish. Very, very good finish from the winger, who we've, to be fair, been quite rude about in the past. I think that is now his 2nd goal of the season. Lovely work. Half an hour gone. As you can see, the only width being provided by Misha Jamali. He'll put in an early ball, though, and Ashley Fletcher with a good header. Love the early cross there from Jamali. Good throw there into Lima. He can look up. He's got Fletcher and Balogun to look for. What a finish that is from Ashley Fletcher. Ash has catched that one perfectly. Ash catches them well with his... Anyway, great header. Lovely flicked header there from the big centre forward. He's scored one almost identical to that in a previous game. He's good in the air. He's got the heading attribute. It's easily his best foot, you would say, and that is it's just perfectly guided header. Lima with loads of space to pick him out there after a clever, quick throw in there from Danny Rowe, who just continues to impress in this game. And we've looked dominant throughout. Hunter will have a go. That is a poor way to finish a really good half. But very happy with that. Great first 45 there from Leatherhead. And we'll come in confident that we can go and finish the job off in this second half. Oh, this time Sinclair gets the better of Crossley Lima. Danny Rowe back helping out, but Sinclair now steps inside. Pearson, good ball. Potts allowed to turn. Almost very clever. Oh, Nugent, bastard. Who was that with the error? I think it was Seeger. Oh, it's Seeger. Just needed to get that away. Still, you've got to ask questions whether he could have maybe got more on that. But we've come out. It's normally the end of halves that we are susceptible to conceding goals, to losing concentration. That's not it, though. That's not it. We reach the hour mark. Seeger can't win the header. Hunter can, though. Looks up straight away for Balogun. Oh, it is Balogun. Oh, lovely work there following Balogun. Just to get it onto that right foot. Oh, come on. We are certainly missing Ilias Chair in the centre. But Hunter there. Early ball. Maybe that's what we want to do. The Balogun only had one thing in his mind there, and he wasn't far off. Manslaughter. Somehow he sort of got the ball through his legs. Could look to make a manual run to the near post. Balogun gets there. It's clever. Balogun. Oh, no. Oh, I literally was celebrating there. That was a hand off the controller moment. Oh, that was so close. And that's a good ball into Molt. Oh, he'll split the defence. Oh, wow. Was that a save? Was that off the bar? I can't even tell. Molt hands on hips. Knows he should have scored there. Lima, crossfield ball. Lumba has to take it down. Maguire's going to have to get this right. Kept the pressure on really well here, but there's not long left. Oh, bloody hell. Hunter. Oh, what a ball. To find Balogun. Looks to step back inside. We'll have a corner here. Should have Jerry Namani up for this one. There is the big man. If in doubt, go near post. The Jerry Namani flick on. Legendary at this ground. Wins it. Oh! Out to Lucan. Can we get a final ball into the box here? Lucan's made a good run. To the line here. Weko Lucan. Oh! Low ball into Balogun. Finds no one. How is... Sorry, what? What? Piss take. This referee. This is the last game he ever plays in the Michael Caine Arena. The fans will make sure of that. Gutted by that. Gutted. It's a game that we should have won. Referee with some dubious decisions. I don't want to say anything about him. I don't know whether he maybe has family in Preston. I don't know. Maybe he's just a northerner and is prejudiced against sides from Surrey. Who knows? But what I do know is the team in 22nd in the league, the ones that we should be beating, because we've got tough tests to come, and with that much possession, 57% possession, it's not good enough. Although, to be fair, Preston did have more shots on target, so maybe we'll take that. Let's take a look and see how everyone did. Brereton, yeah, was completely anonymous. Rose stepped up with a great finish. Hunter continues to put in poor performances. Jamili again didn't have a great game. Seeger with the big mistake for the goal. It's a mixed bag. Danny Rowe, though, is in good form. And Fletcher, what a header that was. Two good goals. A mixed bag, which seems to be the theme of this season so far. We've got some real positives, but also some areas that we can certainly improve, which is fine. And look, we're third. That's great. That is great. We're ahead of Bournemouth now. And we've only lost one game. Nothing to look at here other than a trip to the north, trip to Ewood Park. Let's see how we're lining up today. Okay, good. Chair back in it. I think we will go with this formation. I think we'll go with Brereton out on the right, give him a chance there. Hunter is not going to play on a downward arrow. 63 team spirit. It's so difficult to build up that team spirit at the moment. So I don't want to say any, stereotypical things about it snowing and it being grim up north, but it does look pretty bloody grim here at what will be a frigid Ewood Park. But positives for the Leatherhead fans. Ilias Chair is back in the side today. The sniper, fresh off the back of a brace to open his account for Leatherhead. He's missed a game due to poor form, but he's back in today. Should be the creative spark, even in these conditions, that makes the difference. Let's go. Balogun will look to find Ilias Chair, who can poke it through here to Fletcher. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Big Fletch slipped through by the sniper. And that is a cool finish from a man who is just quietly putting the goals away. Oh, we still miss Great Evans, of course we do. The hole in our heart for him is great. It's substantial. But this beautiful boy, Big Fletch, has come in and he's just quietly now put away 5 goals, 4 or 5. The attention's been elsewhere. Of course it has. Balogun in a dramatic improvement phase. Ilias Chair doing good things in general. More assists there for Chair, but it's a dinked finish. It's one thing that I would definitely be trying to instill as a manager into my players is closing down as a group, closing down in 2s and 3s. Absolutely crucial. I hate it when you see players not doing that in real life. First thing I hate the most, and that would absolutely be finable in this side, is not beating the first man from a corner. That's no good. Chair being the man to mark there. Luckily Buckley's header is wide. Lewis Holtby now. Promising youngster. He was really good in PES at one point. Oh, this is bad. Johnson gets to it. Big header there from Balogun just to take it off the head of the Blackburn player. Now Buckley had a chance to hit that one. They're going again though to Chapman. They're trying to toy with us here on the edge of the box, and they found space for Buckley. Niambi, oh my god, get it away. Not that way, not that way. Away, away. Jesus Christ, shaky defending there. Dangerous ball in here. Seeger gets that wrong. Bloody hell, that's a good finish. It's a ball in. Seeger, no. It's a good turn and finish. There's no questioning that from Gallagher. But maybe more questions on our defence. We were just too easily turned in that position. Not bad, not great. Mixed again. Let's take a look. Yeah, we struggled for possession, and actually Tony Mowbray's Blackburn should be on top here. Chair will slip it into Jemiley. Time to look up. Good ball in. Balogun on the turn. Great effort. Fletcher. Oh! Could have maybe taken a touch there, but swung a left foot at it. Oof, Balogun's left foot shot was well hit. And thankfully for the Blackburn keeper, that was straight at him. Let's run a train on him. We want Jerry Namani to be getting a goal, really. That's the ideal. It's a good opportunity here for Jemiley to put a ball in. Oof. Fletcher up for it. Chair now again. This time will curl. Oh! Keeper at full stretch there, and he had to be as the sniper looked to caress one into the top corner. Oh, Gallagher's done really well. He's a strong centre forward. Just shrugging off Craig McGee. Watch him, Jerry. He's gone. He's gone, Jerry. You fucked it, Jerry. Out you come, Steely. Yes. Craig McGee across. Got to watch Chapman in the box. Oh no, Gallagher on the turn. We've let him turn too easily there. The deflection. Wicked deflection there. Late substitutions here. 3 in one go. Hunter making a big change there. Bringing himself on at right back. And Jamie Mackey. Good friend Jamie Mackey as well. Assistant manager. Can he make his first impression of the season? Oh, a little trick away from Bell. He's got 2 on him. But we know he can cross with his left. That's not a bad ball, it's a searching one. Hunter takes that down well. Ball across now. Oh, Hester Cook looking for that. Ah, Hunter with a couple of decent crosses there. Niambe, Buckley. Gotta get this right, Will. You've got it wrong, Will. For fuck's sake. That was just typical. Typical. Gallagher has been able to do that all game. Seeger commits to the right side this time. And Gallagher goes the wrong way. Gutted. Last minute goal there. It looked like we were about set up to steal a point. That would have been harsh, to be fair, on Blackburn. But rightly so, they got the win. They absolutely deserved it. We didn't have the possession, we didn't have the chances, and we made a lot of mistakes. There's going to be some poor results here. Look at that, 4.5s all round for the defence. looking every inch a League One defence there against Sam Gallagher. I think it's Sam Gallagher who had an absolute field day. Fletcher with a good goal. That's a positive. Hunter came on for a 5.5. Mackie couldn't get involved. Didn't have enough time. Ugalumba slightly at fault for the second goal. Possibly. Not our best. Retire again comes the call from the fans. The retirement requests, though, they're going to start to get to Hunter eventually. He's got a thick skin. He's been through some shit, but I thought he was all right when he came on. At right back, didn't make any huge mistakes. Still yet to get an assist or a goal, though, despite quite a few minutes, so take what you will from those stats, or lack of stats. First loss in a while sees us drop down into 4th. Only 4 points separate us and 10th place Stoke, so a couple of poor results on the bounce could really see us drop down. We need to stay where we are, but yeah, still a good position, isn't it, really? Can't argue with 4th, even at this early stage of the season. Nice long rest now. Let's see how we get on against Cardiff City at the Michael Caine Arena. Defeat there, and look at Seeger, head in hands, and rightly so. He was poor. He's having a difficult run of form at the moment. Oh yeah, we had a bid in, didn't we? We've had lots of bids, so we can sell these players. Of course we can. The big club directive, the now much softer big club directive, just means that we have to sell players to teams in the top 150. We don't have to sell any of these players, but Jemiley, 2 mil for him. He's on 133,000 as well. Big salary. Let's see who's on the biggest salaries. Oh, Hunter's right up there. Hunter on 200,000 salary. Yeesh. I mean, what happens if we renew his contract, but significantly less? We should really do that, shouldn't we? We can't sell him. We can't sell Hunter. That would be too weird to come up against Hunter. It's weird enough having him on the same team. Let's see what happens if we massively lowball ourselves. Right, let's do this. Oh, Chersey on a blue out. Everyone's well up for this game. Not happy with the loss in the last one. 69 team spirit. Nice. And everyone's looking good. Yeah, we just go out now and we smash them. So after a disappointing game against Blackburn, we're back in the light of the south. We're back in Surrey, here at a packed Michael Caine Arena, and we are well up for this. Hunter has done a great job of motivating his players ahead of this tie against a Cardiff City side who sort of sitting mid-table. Got some decent players, but we are the big package. The surprise package this season. No. Shit. Steele unconvincing there. That's a good header away though. Bakuna, great effort. Steele, look at that. Not just a man of steel. That was a right arm of steel. Of titanium and diamond. Punch away. Decent. Rowe gets it away. What a hit that is. And what a save. Save of the season there from the man of steel. Nice flick there into Chair. Away from Marlon Pack. Lovely work. Oh, it's a good ball to find the overlapping Hunter. Ball inside looking for Fletcher. Come on. Hester Cook will take it down. Ball inside to Hunter. Can he get away from Hoylett? Strong running here. He's up for it today. The Boo Boys haven't got to him. Oh, and Fletcher there. Couldn't pull off another flicked header, but it's a great passage of play from Leatherhead. And Hunter well up for this. Oh, that is close across the goal. Hoylett now. This is a really good game. Tight action here. End-to-end stuff. Jemiley's been spun though and Ojo's in behind. Jemiley gets back. Good defending in the end. 40 minutes gone. Big corner here. Bakuna rises. Steele the save again. He's been absolutely crucial today. 2 big saves from the man of steel, tipping it over the bar. Unbelievable. Happy with our performance in that first half. In general, we've not created enough chances, but I think, well, there's already a really good game of football on our hands. I don't think we need to make any changes. Could maybe push for a more attacking style in the second half. Yeah, I think we will. We're going to be slightly more adventurous. Commit more men forward. Hunter off. He's putting a good shift. The Leatherhead fans, there's a smattering of boos in there, a smattering of retires, but I think in total, they've got to be fairly pleased with his performance today. Jemiley into Balogun. Nice ball through into Rowe. Rowe now. Can he square it for Fletcher? Danny Rowe! Oh no! How? And Marnie should win it over Hoylett. Oh! Back out. One more opportunity here. Jemiley. Oh, should have taken a touch there. No. Oh dear. Well. Not our best performance. But an exciting game, a good game of football. But somehow we've come out of that really disappointed when actually Cardiff, for big parts of that game, the better side. Well, we started with a really good run of form this season and we have started to drop off, as the critics would have expected and predicted. In the end, actually, we dominated possession. I think the second half of that second half, we kept pushing and pushing. We just couldn't find a way through. This season's still on a knife edge. Playoff spots available for everyone in the top half of the table at the moment. Only 6 points difference between us and 16th place Cardiff. It's very, very tight. Hunter did not take kindly to Hunter's request to give him a small salary. Is he going to leave on a free? That would be harsh, wouldn't it? Don't really want to lose Roberts, so I'm going to have to put in a bid in for him, I think. We can definitely afford the 2 mil. We don't want to pay him 271 grand. We'll pay him 160. That's probably still too much, but I like him. So we'll offer him a 3-year salary. He's nice and young. Goal bonus, win bonus. I just want to nail him down because if we don't, he'll slip out of the scouting and we won't even have an option to sign him. So Johnny Hunter, although the manager that got us into the Championship, although beloved as a local boy by the Leatherhead fans, he's causing a bit of a stink at the club at the moment. A bit of a stink. He believes he's bigger than the club, some are saying. And at the moment, there's real investigations going on into this slightly dodgy contract. He's on 200 grand a year. Doesn't end until 2025, when he will be 37. Yeah, that's suspicious. His performances haven't been great of late either. Fourth game of the episode, away from home at Derby County. Rooney versus Hunter. We've looked forward to this one. Let's take a look at the side. That's not ideal. Hunter on a blue arrow though. He's feeling all perky now that he's refused his contract renewal. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to renew your contract. Oh, look at that 72 team spirit. That must be through. Is that through Fletcher having captaincy or leader or the 2 new leaders? That's good though. Team spirit looking good. But Steele is going to have to go out of the side today. Doesn't hit us too much on the team spirit. That's interesting. McGee obviously isn't going to play as well, so we're going to have Hunter in the midfield. We could play Seeger at DMF. He can play there. And then we play Salmon. Oh, and Krusty Lima, yeah, of course. That's doable. Seeger in the midfield. Risky. I mean, who else could we play there? Jamie Mackie can't play there. Can Ugalumba play DMF? No, that is risky. He's a decent passer. He's okay on the ball. I think we're happy with the 2 up top at the moment. I think it's working for us just about. Although saying that, we are on a pretty poor run at the moment. Well, that's not a team that inspires a huge amount of confidence, but I think that's about as good as we can get. Although #PlayMackie has been ringing around Twitter. All right, we'll give him a go. We'll give Jamie Mackie a run out. His first potentially full 90 of the season. He should make a full 90 because whilst he lacks many other areas, he's got 86 stamina, so we shouldn't need to remove him, which is good. Wayne Rooney playing in midfield, I love it. Hunter and Rooney, same age. I mean, if you go all the way back to the intro to the Become a Legend series, he was one of the players that we spoke about in that class of 85, born in 85. Yeah, he's had a slightly better career than Hunter, but we're both in the Championship now, and Hunter on a blue arrow today, playing in the hole almost. If we're going to score a goal, this is the time to score it. So, under some dark, dark skies here in Derby at Pride Park, and we are... I'm not keen on this side, to be honest. Hunter in the Hester Cook position. Will Salmon and Zakiwala back in defence. Will Seeger, who's been poor, playing at DMF. Jamie Mackie out on the right. If we get a win today against the Derby County side, who've started really well, then I really don't know how to manage. I think that's clear, because this seems like a team that is going to get absolutely destroyed. Seeger out to Lima. Little flick into Jamie Mackie. Oh, lovely work away from his man. Mackie, good ball, looking for Balogun at the far post. Unlucky. Seeger moves it on to Hunter. Explodes away from Rooney. Hunter! Wow! What an effort that was. Waghorn. Oh, turns away with ease. Fucking hell, every time. Every time. Just too slow. It's one of the things that really defines the centre-backs at the level of Salmon, Namani and Seeger. It's their inability to turn and respond. And their defensive awareness being so low. Awful. And now Mackie. Fletcher, he's been anonymous. Hunter's made a good run though, through the centre. Hunter now. Find Fletcher. Good take. Fletcher on the left. Yes. Ashley Fletcher continuing his goal-scoring form. And I think that might be an assist for Hunter. Check. There's one for the captain today. He makes sure he's there to celebrate. Let's take a look here from Hunter. Piercing run through the midfield. Good ball into Fletcher. The Derby County defenders, much like us at the other end, far too slow to respond. And Fletcher makes it 6 goals for the season now. 5 or 6 goals. And now Jamie Mackie, there's a ball on here through the centre. If he can pick it, and he can. Fletcher is through here. Ashley Fletcher just doesn't get quite enough on that one. As we know, his best foot is his head. Maybe if he could have headed it off the floor, he would have been able to judge that one perfectly. Rooney, what a ball that is. He can keep it in here. That's a really dangerous one. What a goal that is. Can't be angry at that. And Waghorn makes it 2 at the worst possible time for us. Rooney's crossfield ball, though, really showing his class there. Unpicked us. Let's take another look. Jamali out of position. Rooney takes advantage with a really good ball. And then Salmon, just thinking about what he's going to have for dinner. Fletcher looking for the run of following Balogun. Lovely first touch from him. He's got one to look for in the box, and it's Jamie Mackie. No, why didn't you hit that first time? Why didn't we hit it with Balogun? Jamie Mackie there. A huge opportunity. Balogun strong running. The angle had certainly tightened up. Why did you not hit that first time? It's a good save, but really it had so much of the goal to aim for. Should never have been allowed to happen. Leatherhead in a bit of a funk at the moment, I think it's fair to say. Oh, well closed down though, Hunter. Into Mackie. Out of his feet, Jamie Mackie, great effort. Fletcher is there. What an incredible save that is, you absolute twat. Oh, you shit. Yes! At least we've got that. Make a DVD out of that. Hunter now. Can he pick out the runners? Balogun's made a good run. It's probably the right ball. Chair's not been involved at all. 76 minutes gone here. We need changes. 3 subs. Desperation here from Hunter. 8 minutes to go. They've every right to just pass it around. They've earned this win. Oh, what in mother of Jesus is that? How's he managed that? Basically tackling him there. He's never going to catch Jordan Ibe. That Hunter just gives up on it. Omperon can't get there. Salmon heads it into Joswiak. Didn't even fucking go for it. Zach Uala. An absolute disgrace. And that is 3-1, and that is game over here. Hunter just gave up. Oh, I'm not getting paid enough for this, even though I am getting paid more than anyone else. But I'm not tracking back at this late stage. Not against... Is that Jordan Ibe? Not a chance, mate. Not a chance. Oh, well, there is going to be some serious investigations done over that third goal. I think that really sums up the run of form that we're on at the moment. Owala barely tried. Hunter gave up running. Just didn't look like we had it in us to defend that goal. Down into 7th. Come on, let's do it. It's not an easy one, though. Oh, my God. Maybe Watford not the game to play now. Look at that face. The clenched teeth of a manager in a hell of a lot of pain. The team that's just not working. Right. We need a huge performance today against the standout side in the league. I'm liking this. Balogun continuing his dramatic improvement. Hunter's going to have to be dropped, isn't he? I don't even care that we're down to 69. He's been truly terrible. Even he is going to drop himself now. Other than that, I think we're happy to go with that. Let's take a look at a Watford side. Full of quality. Insane quality. Not a single player lower than 70 rated. So here we are. This is why you make your way to the top tiers of the league. To play games against some of the greats of English football. Unfortunately, Ben Foster is on the bench. But Will Hughes is playing. And in terms of albino midfielders, he is by far and away the best. Oh, great work, Crossley Lima. Gets a Crossley cross in. Balogun is there with Hughes. Oh, I thought that might just sit up there for the sniper, who's yet to unleash the sniper rifle in this episode. Just hasn't had an opportunity. Hester Cook. Into Chair. Good turn. Finds Lima. There's a ball on here into Ashley Fletcher. Does well on the turn. Damn it. Never going to generate the power needed there. High ball again. I didn't take them for a long ball team. They've got so much quality in there, though, that one of them will probably work eventually. As Gray gets the knockdown into Deulofeu. Shit. Well, I called that. One of them will eventually work, and there it goes. Gray gets the knockdown. What a finish that is. Almost in off both posts. Rowe, nice work. Oh, Lima sends him for a bag of... Yes! For a bag of sweets! And Ilias Chair is there. Sit down. Everyone sit down. Everyone in your chairs. That's how we celebrate a goal from the little maestro. Everyone sit down. We've got more of them to come. And you've got to give a huge, huge shout out there to Crossley Lima, who not only provided the Crossley, but he also sat down his defender. Great work here from Danny Rowe. But look at this dummy. Bye. Pick me up something from the shops, will you? And then Ilias Chair with the first time effort there. Oh, lovely work, Crossley. And what a finish that is from Ilias Chair. Decent half, really, against a much tougher opposition. And we've controlled possession. Interestingly, Watford's game plan seems to be get the ball quickly up to their two incredibly talented centre forwards, which you can't really argue with. But I think we can give a good account of ourselves in this second half and really put on a show, hopefully. You've got this, Crossley. No, needed to win that. Pereira now into a really difficult situation to deal with. Jerry Namani. Oh, dearie me. Deulofeu. Sends Balogun spinning the wrong way. Oh, he's done us there. Jamaili can't get to it. And it's headed over. Big pressure here from Watford. Has to Cook into Lima. Loads of space for him to bring it forward. Crossley Lima explodes into the Watford box. Crossley Lima. Oh! Damn! That was close. Crossley Lima, player of the game so far today. Just opened up, looked for the quick 1-2 with Fletcher. Got it back. Couldn't get it on target. Balogun. No. Don't really want Balogun to be taking the ball through the midfield. And we're going to be punished here by Deulofeu. Jesus Christ. He's defending with our lives at the moment. Now Hester Cook into a great position. Onto his right. Has a go. Oh! Oh my God. What a goal that would have been. So here we go. Hunter bringing himself on in the 76th minute of a huge game against the league leaders. You've got to love the confidence, particularly after such poor form. Rowe on the turn. Hunter's continued his run now into the box. Can he cut it back here? No! Simple ball it looked to be. No. This looks bad. Deulofeu. Gray on the turn. Oh! What a save from the man of steel. Seeger went the right way at least. That's incredible. Some of the saves this guy's come out with so far this season, already making him probably the best loan signing in the history of football. There could still be a sting in the tail here for Leatherhead though, as Deulofeu takes his time. Dangerous ball in. Pereira's there. Steele punches away. Hester Cook's going to get there. No, don't do that. Got to get there, Steely. Bloody hell. 92nd minute. And there'll be a final chance here for heartache at the Michael Caine Arena. Cleverly's header over the bar. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take that point. What a game that was. I really enjoyed that game. Feel like we probably could have come away with a win though. Look at that. In the end, we dominated possession. Didn't create enough chances. But it's a huge result against the runaway side in this league. Chair with a 7.5. Got his goal today. He does seem to always be the best player on the pitch. I think I love him. Poor from Balogun though. Rowe didn't really get involved. Lima with a 7. He was excellent, both offensively and defensively. Namani and Seeger, got to give them their dues. They were good today, as was Steele in goal. So there we are. Match day 15 under our belts, and an important point against the side running away with the league. Just outside the playoff spots now. I expect we'll be fighting for it. Look at that, Norwich dropping off. There's so many good teams in this league. Brentford will certainly be staking a claim for that playoff spot. So there we are. Ooh, what an episode that was. some really poor performances, some difficult form that led to some difficult decisions to be made. But the big headline is Hunter. Is he a toxic influence on this club? He is the manager, he is a player, but is there something dodgy happening? Let me know what you think in the comments. And join me for the next episode on Friday, where we really need to start winning some games. So it'd be great to have your support in the Twitch chat. I'll see you in a bit.